Yep, very important. Curtis Jones, the hero of the night for Liverpool. He's managed to get them through to that knockout stage. Not that we ever thought they wouldn't make it.
No, not at all. I don't think that was ever in doubt. I think, as again, their experience, the blend of players they've got, hugely talented squad. But obviously, when you have injuries like they've had to very important players, it does cast a little bit of a doubt over the immediate future with them players out. But they've handled it well, and I think that siege mentality that he seems to have been trying to create through the moans in the media about the fixture pile-up, etc., and the amount of games they're playing, but also the injuries. I think in-house at Liverpool it's become that, where they've just, listen, close the doors on the outside, it's about us now, and we'll get ourselves through this little sticky period.
Bit of Fergie about that? We saw Alex Ferguson do that over the years sometimes, didn't we? That siege mentality.
The siege mentality, I think what sometimes covering up on performances or bad results by talking about things that are outside of that, which are off the pitch, outside of the 90 minutes, can take away from the performance or the little creaks that are happening within them 90 minutes. But listen, I think he's a fantastic manager, Klopp, and I think since he's been here, he's been a breath of fresh air. He's honest as they come, like it or not. He brings honesty to the table, which is always great.
The best managers are always passionate.
Well, you have to be a winner to be a manager. And I agree with Rio, but the thing is, he'll be saying that on the outside about, you know, things that don't necessarily mean anything to the inside. So inside he's talking about performance, but outside a bad result, things like that, then you change the subject. And how many times have we seen it with the great managers? He protects the team, but that doesn't mean he's soft when he gets in the dressing room. He'll still be telling the truth. He knows what he's doing, basically.
I'd say that. Yeah, he just won the Champions League and the Premier League. I'd say he knows what he's doing. But yeah, without a doubt. I mean, look, you've worked with Sir Alex Ferguson. How many times over the years did he bemoan international football, the fixture list, the time at the end of the games?
Mourinho do it. We've seen Mourinho do it.
Yeah, all the best managers. They're all trying to get an edge. That's what it is. They're all trying to get an edge. They're all trying to get one up. And I also think it helps in the dressing room. You know, it's everyone against us because we're the best. You know, make sure that no one's going to give us any help. And I do think that helps in the dressing room. You feel like it's you versus the world. And
do you think possibly, Peter, without a crowd there, that becomes perhaps more important?
I think so, yeah, without a doubt. I think certainly at home in the Champions League, I know it's a bit of a cliche, but you know it does lift Liverpool without a doubt. What we've seen in the Champions League, the crowd behind them, and so they do miss that. So I think you need to galvanise that from somewhere, and I think that might be why
But one of the important parts of that, I think, as well, is that he's making excuses sometimes, or he's moaning about certain things off of the pitch and outside in the media. I'm certain that he'll be in that change room saying, but you lot do not use this as an excuse. There's no excuses for you. Perform, get us the results, get over the line until the players get back from injury.
Did you see, I mean, I'll kind of carry on this because I find it quite interesting. Did Sir Alex Ferguson, did you see those type of things, that he distracted the media side of things, but then was different actually in the dressing room itself?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, sometimes he'd do a team talk after a game and would be brilliant, and you'd be calm as you like, well done lads, whatever. Then he'd go out and you'd see him on the TV screen in the change room and he'd be absolutely going bananas about an issue that no one had thought about, a linesman's decision or something like that. And you think, what's that about? And you can calm as you like, and you think, wow, this guy is like...
But everything for a reason.
He's took the spotlight off of someone or something within that 90 minutes that could derail us and put it on somewhere else, that his choice, and he's controlling the narrative, and that's what I think Klopp's doing very well at the moment with.
Back to tonight's action, and the only goal of the game, Curtis Jones, who was probably their biggest threat.
Yeah, he likes getting forward. I think Crouchy mentioned that it was a left foot finish, and I agree. The only thing is, when you at this type of angle, you need to hit the ball with the earliest part of your body to open the angle up. If he leaves that to go across his body,
too tight.
It tightens the angle, doesn't it? So natural, it is certainly a left-footed finish. But I love the way he changes his feet to hit it early there, and that opens the angle of the goal.
You know what's so difficult about that as well is he's expecting the keeper to come and claim it. You know, a lot of players would have stopped their run completely because they think the keeper's
it's the strikers thing, isn't it? Always expect a mistake.
Exactly, and that's what he's done that well there. And I think I think Rio said it beforehand. He looks like he's going to score goals. Even before the goal, he said that, didn't he? And I think he had a left foot shot in the first half. He had the right foot. He caught it beautifully, hit the post, and that was great.
I mean, speaking about hitting the post, I think it was 90 seconds before that, David Neres hit the post for Ajax, and how different things could be.
They was having a little spell at this point where they were just having a few sustained attacks and causing a little bit of havoc in the Liverpool near the goal. But then this happened, and you thought, wow, they're knocking the door here. Are they going to get through? And a fairly inexperienced back four compared to what we're used to seeing in Liverpool shirts, and they're starting to creak. And then, again, the quality when you go up the other end and really just puts a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that was one of the few important saves that Caoimhin Kelleher made this evening. Terrific Champions League debut from the young goalkeeper, and here he is with Des Kelly.
Caoimhin, how was it out there tonight? Fantastic.
Yeah, obviously it was an amazing one for me to make my debut, especially in a Champions League game. It was massive for me, and obviously the most important thing was to get the win and qualify, which we did. So yeah, great night.
Well, you helped with that with some fine saves tonight.
Yeah, luckily, that's what I'm there for. You know, I work every day in training on that to make sure when it comes to a game that I'm ready and I'm prepared. And thankfully tonight I was able to make a good few saves.
You looked very confident in the penalty box, particularly because there's been so many changes on the back line. So you're all adjusting to one another a little bit.
Yeah, it's quite easy for me, to be honest, because the players in front of me, when I get the ball back to me, they'll always make easy options for me, and I make my decisions so much easier. So yeah, it's easy for me tonight with the players in front of me.
The youngsters made a big impact. Curtis Jones, Nico Williams and yourself, you're all fitting in now, sliding into the team and just being part of the picture.
Yeah, look, that's what we're there for. We're not here just to take part. We want to push every day and try to play as many games as we can. You can see that now that we're actually making a difference and we're improving the team as well. So yeah, it's good.
You've made a lot of Liverpool fans very happy, particularly the ones in Cork tonight. A few messages from home?
Yeah, geez, my phone's been hopping now since I got in. So yeah, just a big thanks to everyone there. All the support and messages I've been getting, I'm just thankful for it all.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, mate.
Well, they love their football over there, and I'm sure they love Liverpool, a lot of them as well, don't they, to get the goalkeeper. He did brilliantly.
He did, and it's just great, isn't it? I mean, you can't help but smile when you're watching that interview, because you know how much it takes you back to when you were young.
To come in and play as assured as that, he's going to get more games.
Yeah, he's lovely like that, isn't he, Klopp? When he shows his emotion, you can see, because some people would hide that, but he's come out there and he's delighted for him.
Yeah, that's what makes you warm to him as well as a manager. That side of what the biggest thing for him is there.
Yeah. And the second person he went up to was Nico Williams, and you think he brought him off at half-time against Brighton, and you thought, oh, is he going to start today? But he starts him, because if you bring someone off at half-time, then don't start him. I mean, as a youngster, that really hurt.
A very hard one, but satisfying night's work.
Yeah, very tough game, as we knew it would be. But I thought the boys were outstanding, give it everything for the full 90 minutes, and deservedly got the win. I think we should have scored a few more, the counter-attacks and the chances that we had. So unlucky not to maybe win by 2 or 3, but overall just delighted with the 3 points and also the clean sheet.
I'll pick out the goal scorer because it's his first Champions League goal, of course, and a very important one. And also he had the instinct to read the cross and go past the keeper, wait for the mistake.
Yeah, it's a great finish. I thought Nico over hit the cross, but Curtis has sort of gambled that the keeper's going to miss it, and it's a great finish. So great goal, and thankfully that got us the win. Yeah.
It was a very frantic first half, up and back, but you got a grip on it a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah, I think we'll manage the game a little bit better second half. First half, like you say, it was a little bit end to end, but yeah, second half we'll manage the game a lot better. And like I said, probably could have scored a few more, but yeah, we've got to take the 3 points, qualify, which is big for us. And now get ready for the weekend.
A lot of character in the performance, bearing in mind the injuries, the changes, and a lot of upheaval.
Yeah, of course. We know the injury problem we've got of late, but I really feel like the togetherness is big in this dressing room, and this stuff like this makes us stronger. And again, showed great character tonight to dig out a 3-point win. To qualify for the next round, which is important for us.
With a game to spare, which takes a little bit of pressure off that fixture as well.
Yeah, well, we want to finish top. Is that already?
I think you're there.
Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, so that is nice. So yeah, but we still want to finish strong. But yeah, that's a nice game for us, knowing that if we are top of the group already and qualify, which is really important for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.